All right, welcome to a brand new month. Um, it's another difficult month for many of us, and I chose the deck to use for this month's cards specifically because it is a difficult month, but I also want to stretch us. And so I came up with some new questions to represent each card, and we'll see how it goes. So, I am using Radleigh Valentine's Archangel Power Tarot cards. Now, let me say, I don't know how to read tarot cards, however you say it. See, I don't even know how to say it, let alone read them. I started learning how to read tarot cards back in 2018. When Greg passed away, I stopped. I stopped everything, obviously. And I never, but it's hard. It's not, our oracle cards, excuse me, are very intuitive, and tarot cards are not. And I do have several tarot decks. I even have an original, one of the original decks. I never use that deck because I don't know how to read it. But these are more oracle type cards than traditional tarot cards. That's what I have. I have a traditional tarot deck. I don't even know where it is, but like I said, I never could grasp the whole concept, but I love oracle cards, obviously. So I thought that it would be challenging for us to use these cards this month and see what comes up. So here are the 5 cards, and I will post them. I'll post the picture in the comments after I do this video. So the first question, or the first card, is going to represent the energetic theme for the month, which is usually what we have. So this card is 2 of Raphael. And again, the 2 part comes from traditional tarot. Raphael is the archangel of healing, and he's represented by the color green, which is interesting that I'm wearing a green shirt. Did not plan that. But the message on it says, 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love. So that's our theme for this month. Here's the card. It's very pretty. All of these cards are really, really lovely. So what I encourage you to do, what's coming through for me for this card, is 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. So yes, that could be 2 people here on earth, but it could also be you and your child or other loved one in spirit. How can you create something really wonderful with them this month? I mean, what a beautiful message as we're, in the holiday season now. And then don't give up on those you love. So whether it's someone here in this life who either you have a challenging relationship with, or they are struggling with an illness or an addiction or something, don't give up on them. And don't give up on your children or other loved ones in spirit, because they're still here, not physically, obviously, but their energy is still here. And so that's the energetic theme. That's the energetic theme for this month is, creating something wonderful with another soul. Again, whether it's someone still here alive on this earth or someone in spirit. All right. Card number 2 is going to represent, how can I bring more peace to my life? How can I bring more peace to my life? And the card that came up is Queen of Ariel. Mature, practical, generous, and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. So again, another really, really pretty card. So the archangels want us to nurture ourselves, to bring more peace to our lives. Especially at this time of year, we tend to do so much for everyone else that we get burned out and overwhelmed and exhausted. And I mean, how many of us have gone years and years and years without being able to truly enjoy the holidays because we are doing for everyone else? So this card is telling you that to bring more peace to your life this month, you need to nurture yourself and those you love, but nurture yourself first so that you have something to give to those that you love. And then make things beautiful. That'll bring more peace to your life too. I have not had a Christmas tree in my house for over a decade because we've done Christmas at my older son's house since he has children. But I always put up lights around a bookcase in my living room. For years, I did that. And, garland, and I had like sleighs up there with stuff in them and whatever. In 2019, I didn't even do that. I did put those up into up in 2020 and again last year, but this year, about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, I started getting the sense that I needed to put up a Christmas tree this year. I was really feeling called to do it, but I didn't want a big tree because I live by myself. So I went to Target and I bought a little tabletop tree. It's probably 2 feet tall. And it came with little tiny lights on it. And I bought little tiny ornaments. And it's perfect. It sits in my living room on a little tabletop. And it's perfect for me. But it makes my home beautiful. I have the other lights up. I also bought, I don't have those on. Some little teeny tiny, I don't remember what they're called. They're not miniature lights, but anyway, I have those on my other 2 bookcases. And so when I'm sitting in my living room during the day, or especially at night when it's dark out, it just brightens everything up and it's beautiful. It makes my home more beautiful. So that is how, and it does bring a sense of peace to me. So what can you do to nurture yourself and to bring more beauty into your home and your life during this season, during this month? All right, card number 3. Oops, I put that on the wrong pile. Card number 3. What obstacle may show up to challenge my peace this month? Again, the holidays can bring up so much, especially family drama, but even, drama with coworkers and friends, and just it's a very emotional time of year. And we, of course, are more sensitive because of the trauma and loss we're healing from. So what obstacles may show up to challenge my peace this month? We have the Page of Raphael. It says gentle, loving, dreamy, and open-hearted. So that's what you need to do. That's part of what you need to do. And the energy you need to embody as you encounter challenges. So it says, what obstacles may show up to challenge my peace? A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, and then great intuitive insights. So we may be challenged with emotional situations. Completely understandable at this time of year, right? And so one way to be able to move through that is by nourishing yourself, nurturing yourself. So, and really just walk away from the drama. It can be really easy to get triggered at this time of year and to engage in the drama. Is it worth it? Really, is it worth your mental health, your mental state of being, your emotional health, your emotional state of being? If it's not, then just walk away. Just remove yourself from a situation. Don't engage. I've told my divorce clients for years that when their spouse is acting up during a divorce, and I use the analogy that it's like a baseball game. If one team doesn't show up, there's not going to be a game. And so if you don't engage and participate in the drama, and there was so much drama in my ex-husband's family that holidays were not fun. And I would just remove myself from the situation the last couple of years that I was with him. I won't go into all that, but yeah, I just removed myself because I didn't want to get caught up in that. That energy was not what I wanted to like swim in. And that's what it was at his mom's house. So there will be emotional situations that are going to challenge your peace this month. Watch for those. Recognize them for what they are. And again, choose to step away from them and not engage with them. All right, the next card is going to represent how can I move forward in spite of any obstacles or challenges? How can I move forward in spite of any obstacles or challenges? And the card is the Star, Archangel Jophiel. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. So this is a beautiful card, especially for this, for this question, how can I move forward in spite of any obstacles or challenges? Well, believe in yourself, right? And know that any difficult situations are only temporary. They're not going to last forever. The pain of not having our loved ones here physically is going to last the rest of our lives. The struggle we associate with it, the struggle that we engage in, the struggle that we embody, that does not have to last forever. That is a choice that we can choose to step out of. We can, how do I say this? We can minimize the possibility of emotional situations, the obstacles that we were talking about a few minutes ago, by shifting our energy and not staying in the struggle. Because what happens is, you've probably heard that like attracts like. And what that means is that we attract what is a vibrational match to our vibration, our energetic vibration. And so if we are if we're staying in the struggle, the energy of struggle, then we're going to attract. It's very easy for the lower level energies of drama and emotional drama to latch onto us, basically, and for us to attract that energy. And so if you can shift out of struggle by nurturing yourself, by nourishing yourself, by making your home beautiful, then you will not be a vibrational match for those lower level energies. So and believe in yourself. Believe in your psychic abilities. One of these great intuitive insights, believe in your intuition, believe in the messages that you receive from your child or other loved one in spirit. They are more present at this time of year than any other time of year because of the holidays, the end of the year coming up. We've got the solstice coming up in a couple of weeks. I don't know, probably 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks, December 21st. And so the veil is very thin, and our loved ones in spirit are just a thought away. So don't doubt the messages you receive. If you get a thought about something about them, that's them trying to connect with you. Engage in a conversation with them. They love that. Okay. All right. And then the last card is going to represent what action can I take to bring more peace to my life this month? 3 of Ariel. Oh, this is great. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Perfect. What can I do to bring more peace to my life this month? Do what you love. If there's something about the holidays you love, do that. In saying that, I know some of you listening, this might be your first or your second holiday season without your loved one in spirit here physically. And I know that it's very hard to do what you love. If you can't, that's okay. Be gentle with yourself. Know what you can and cannot do. Do not push yourself to do something you're not ready to do, but also don't Don't hold back if you feel inspired to do something, or if you feel like, not like me with the Christmas tree, buying the Christmas tree, right? I felt this nudge to have a Christmas tree this year, so I did. Do what you feel you can do. Do stretch yourself a little bit, but not to the point where you break down. And so again, it's about nourishing yourself. Know what you can and cannot do, and honor that. Do what you love. You know, and working with others in a cooperative manner. I mean, last month we had that, what was the card that it said, when you feel nervous, be of service, or something like that. Well, this is a continuation of that theme, working with others in a cooperative manner. When you step outside of yourself and your own pain and your own struggle and your own loss and your own trauma, and you focus on others, that's how you bring more peace to your life this year. Because then it's not about you, and it's like you break away from your stuff. And sometimes we need that. And sometimes it's exactly what we need to move forward on our healing journey. In saying all of this, again, the holidays are extremely painful for those of us with children, especially in spirit. Honor your child or other loved one in spirit throughout this month. Bring them into your celebrations, into your holidays, whether it's Hanukkah or Christmas or Kwanzaa, New Year's Eve, whatever, the end of the year, whatever it is. And I know that a lot of us have angel days around the holidays. November, December, and January are extremely hard when we have an angel day that falls in that time period too. But you can find peace. It takes surrendering to what is. Often our suffering comes from not accepting what is, from fighting against the fact that, they are not physically here anymore. As hard as that is to say and to accept, it's true. And when we can accept, we don't have to like it. I'll never like the fact that my child isn't here anymore physically. But I've come to a level of acceptance about it that allows me to come to a place of peace during the hard moments and during these hard periods of time, like the holidays. And Greg's Angel Day is January 6th, a week after Christmas, 10 days after Christmas. That's not easy. And so I plan for that, right? That's the other thing you need to do to bring more peace into your life, is plan for that. I do not work that day. And one of the attorneys that I work with, God love him, he was trying to schedule something with some other attorneys, and I have to be involved in what they're doing. And he said, oh yeah, they threw out January 5th and 6th and January 11th and 12th. He's like, yeah, I could do it on January 5th and 6th. Now, if Greg's Angel Day was some random day, say, I don't know, April 11th. Okay, I could understand if he didn't remember. January 6th is this man's birthday, so he remembers. And he was doing this in an email, and I saw the email exchange, and I wrote back to him. I said, no, I don't work on January 6th, and you know this. He's like, oh, sorry, you take over the scheduling. I'm like, yeah. So again, you plan for it, right? People know I don't work on January 6th. I will never work again on January 6th. I don't care what's going on. So that's another way you bring peace to your life. You know what your limits are. You know what and you set your boundaries. That goes back to the nourishing yourself piece. That's how you take care of yourself. That's how you show yourself self-love. That's a gift you give yourself during this holiday season. And it will bring more peace to your life if you allow it. If you put up a barrier to it, then it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be more painful than it already is going to be. It's going to be painful, but hopefully these cards will help you move through this month with a little bit more peace and allow you to connect with your child or other loved one in spirit, and allow yourself to bring the beauty into your home and smile. When you do it, smile, because when you smile, it lights your child or other loved one in spirit up. They love to see us happy. They love to see us smile. I'm not going to deprive my son of that. Yes, I'm going to cry. Absolutely, I will cry, and he'll understand why. But I will also allow myself those moments of joy, the small moments of joy, and I'll allow myself to smile. And when I do, I'll think of him and know that it's making him happy. His spirit will be beaming that his mom is smiling at some point during the holidays. So I will post pictures of these cards in the comments, the show notes. I'm thinking of my podcast, in the comments, and that's all I have for you. Please leave a comment down below and let me know how these cards resonate with you and what action you will take based on the messages in these cards. What will you do to bring beauty into your life this month? What will you do to bring peace into your life? How will you avoid the challenges of emotional drama and other things that come your way to try to circumvent your peace, try to sabotage your peace? Okay, so share in the comments below. And I will be back next Monday with another Monday Messages. But until then, I'm sending you all so much love, light, beauty, and grace.